Good afternoon. The Department of Foreign Affairs confirms another Filipino fatality in the Hawaii wildfires. In a text message to INQUIRER.net, Foreign Affairs Undersecretary Eduardo de Vega says the casualty was identified as Rodolfo Rocutan. According to de Vega, Rocutan was confirmed to have been a Filipino citizen at the time of death as he renewed his Philippine passport at the consulate in 2022. This brings the number of Filipinos who died in a catastrophe to 2 after the DFA earlier confirmed the death of Alfredo Galinato, a naturalized U.S. citizen originally from Ilocos. The DFA official adds that they are still verifying reports of 2 more Filipino fatalities in the Hawaii wildfires. This comes after a viral social media post of Edna Sagudang, who says her mother and brother were reportedly among the Filipino casualties in the fires. Armed Forces of the Philippines Chief General Romeo Brawner Jr. says members of the Navy crew who had just embarked on another resupply mission to BRP Sierra Madre in Ayungin Shoal are still unarmed despite China's recent aggression. In a chance interview, Brawner says they are going there not to make war but to bring supplies to troops stationed at BRP Sierra Madre. On August 5, the Navy resupply mission was unable to push through because Chinese Coast Guard vessels used water cannons against Philippine ships in Ayungin Shoal.
Yes, unarmed pa rin sila. Hindi naman tayo pumupunta doon para makipaggera. We are just going there to simply bring supplies to our troops.
Brawner adds the government wants to repair the BRP Sierra Madre, not replace it with another ship. The BRP Sierra Madre is a World War II landing ship tank that the Philippine Navy deliberately ran aground at Ayungin Shoal to serve as one of the military outposts to watch over the country's exclusive economic zone. China has repeatedly barred the Philippines from bringing construction materials to the decrepit ship.
What we are doing now is that we are just maintaining that outpost. Kahit nasabihin ng China na bawal i-repair yun, hindi po pwede yun because that is a commissioned ship ng Philippine Navy. Right? So meron tayong karapatan na ayusin yun to make that ship livable, habitable by our troops.
A coalition of both public and private school teachers calls on the local governments of Makati City and Taguig City to work for a smooth transition of the 14 public schools affected by the Supreme Court ruling on the 2 cities' land dispute. In a statement, the Teachers Dignity Coalition says around 30,000 public school students are affected by the dispute, which continues just a week before the opening of classes on August 29. Speaking on behalf of the local coalition chapter, Fort Bonifacio High School Faculty Club President Noel Meneses says they hope the 2 parties could reach an agreement to restore the normal school operation. For his part, the coalition's national chair, Benjo Basas, says they hoped things will get better sooner as the opening of classes draws near. The 14 schools, whose jurisdiction will be transferred from Makati to Taguig, are located in 7 barangays collectively known as Embo. The Department of Education had created a transition committee composed of its representatives and those from Taguig and Makati to oversee the crafting of a transition plan for the affected schools. Both the Makati and Taguig governments welcomed this, assuring the public that they had ended their dispute over the schools. Here's the latest roundup of today's top stories. The Department of Foreign Affairs confirms another Filipino fatality in the Hawaii wildfires. AFP Chief General Romeo Brawner Jr. says Navy crew on news resupply mission to BRP Sierra Madre in Ayungin Shoal still unarmed despite China's recent aggression. And Team USA arrives in Manila for the FIBA World Cup. And these are the stories you need to know today. I'm Neil Mercado. Follow INQUIRER.net on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Reddit. For more stories, visit INQUIRER.net. Good afternoon.